Just do what you have to do.
I always do, Sam. I always do.
The thing you have to understand is this.
Okay, I
The
understand.
Sam Fisher you knew is dead. America killed him, asked him to make one sacrifice too many, cross one line too far. A drunk driver killed him, some anonymous asshole who ran down his daughter and vanished. She was the one thing in his life that humanized him. And his agency killed him. It set him up, turned him loose, and told him to pull the trigger on his best friend in a dirty New York City basement. Irving Lambert died by Sam's hand that day. And so did Sam. So he left. Left Third Echelon, left the life he knew, left America and Mom and apple pie, left it all behind. He hopped off the grid and went walkabout, looking for a reason to go on living. Eventually he found it. He caught a whisper in the wind that maybe his daughter's death hadn't been an accident. He heard a name. And he found somewhere to go looking. A city called Valletta. It's in Malta.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes?
Phone call for you. Please accept these compliments of your call.
Sam,
Who is this? How'd you find me?
give me a little credit, Sam. Don't tell me you don't recognize my voice even after all this time.
Grim, what do you want?
To save your life. We can go from there. A team of armed men just entered the marketplace looking for you. They're closing in on your position. Unless you do exactly what I say, this will be a very short conversation.
I'm not doing a damn thing until you tell me how you found me.
We're Third Echelon. We've got an eye on everyone. Look up. You'll see it.
I see it.
Then I can take it back up to safe altitude, and you can get moving.
You still haven't told me how you found me.
Move. You've got multiple hostiles inbound on your position, and from where you're at, you're a sitting duck. Now get to that group of stalls in the market. There's a lot of
Niestety,
cover
ale
for
ten
you
Splinter
there.
Cell już taki bardziej shooterem jest. Ale
It's like the old days, huh, Grim?
wciąż Splinter
Just like
Cell.
the old days, Sam. Are you carrying?
Yeah, but I'd rather not risk a firefight when there are civilians around.
That's very noble of you. But right now, what matters to me is getting you out of there in one piece. So get to that group of booths right now, or I can't help you, Sam.
Everybody leave! Get the fuck out of here! I said get the fuck out!
Good. Now let's get you a little closer to those targets in the light over there. Go cover to cover until you reach the luggage stand.
I'm there.
Hang on. I'm tapping into the city's power grid. That'll let me overload the transformers near you and blow out those lights.
on, huh? You think of that?
Hey there, kiddo. What's wrong?
I don't like the dark. It's scary. Turn on the light for me, please.
Come on, sweetie. There's nothing to be afraid of in the dark. Sometimes darkness is a good thing. Like when you want to go to sleep.
I could go to sleep with the light on.
When it's light, you can't see into a place that's dark. But when it's dark, you can see what's around you much better.
Really?
Really. So if there's monsters or bad people around, you can see them. And if you're in the dark, they can't see you.
I can't see you either. Can you please turn the light back on?
Okay. Then how about this? There's one really cool thing I didn't show you yet.
There is? Show me.
Okay, here it is. When you're in the dark and your eyes get used to it, you can see all sorts of things around you really well. And then you can do stuff with them.
Like what?
Now take a look at your mobile. You can see it really well, right? If there were monsters standing underneath it, because I can see it, maybe I could make it fall on them and they'd go away.
And it would fall on their heads and they wouldn't be bad anymore?
That's my girl.
Daddy, what was that?
Daddy needs you to stay in bed now, okay? He's gonna shut the door and he'll be back real soon, all right?
Okay, Daddy, I love you.
Stay in bed.
There you go, Sam. Nice and dark, just the way you like it.
Holy shit! Come on, show yourself, fuckface!
What do you got, man? You got anything good? This place is shit. Yeah, you picked it, asshole. You said we'd get a couple of thou easy.
I heard there was metals and shit we could fence in here. The lady that lives here is hot. Maybe we could wait for her to come home.
Take it out and trade.
Now you're talking.
To akurat jest zajebiste. W tej części. Na następnej też.
What did you do to them, Dad?
Sarah, baby, don't look.
What are
Sam,
you doing, Daddy?
what are you doing? Sam, talk to me.
Sam? Sam, are you there? Come on, don't check out on me.
Graham.
There you are. They brought in some reinforcements, and the man calling the shots is with them. Get a hold of him. I'll ID him, and you can figure out what questions to ask.
Who's paying the bills on this one?
Coben.
Oh man, why we gotta keep working for this guy?
I've got an ID on the leader, Sam. His name is Dimitri Gramkos, a local street-level boss. He hires himself and his gang out on a regular basis.
Who's he working for now?
Why don't you ask him?
I think I will.
You see anything? No, man. Shit. This Fisher guy's smart. Probably ran out the back door for the market, left us here with some thumbs up our asses.
Not happening. Back's all blocked off. He's got to come through here.
Hopefully before we die of old age. The hell
Cover me!
is
Gun him down! Let him have it! You gotta kill us!
I'm out of here.
Gdzie uciekasz?
Looking for me, asshole? No more playing around. Who sent you?
Fuck you!
I didn't see nothing, man. I swear.
Okay, enough. You wanna know who sent me? It's Coben. Andre Coben. Runs drugs, guns, anything people want, he gets it for them.
Not good enough. Why does Coben want me dead?
If I talk, he'll kill me. Damn it. He drove the car that hit your daughter. Used to brag about it, you know? Heard you were coming, so he hired me to kill you before you killed him.
You should refund his money. Where do I find him?
In the city, the old museum on King George Street. It's his place now. Guards out front and on the sides. Don't tell him I told you.
Oh, I'm not gonna tell him a damn thing.
Don't tell him I told you. But I knew all along that's where Sam would be going. Anything dirty in Malta ran through that mansion. Coben's whole operation was based there, and he turned the place into a fortress. Which, to be fair, it pretty much was to start with. And that was before he filled the place with jumpy guys toting automatic weapons. But Sam knew Coben was in there. And that he might know something about what happened to his daughter. So, Sam was going in, no matter what.
Scenki tak ciulowo działają w tej części.
Of course this place is dead.
Hey, watch where you're
What's on the
going.
schedule for tomorrow?
Well,
Hi there.
So what are we supposed to do with these?
Drag them to the back courtyard. Let someone else down.
If that's something. Who are these assholes anyway?
CIA, KGB guys or something. They're part of the Russian gig.
They missed it. Shit!
Shit, now I'm impressed. I'm a little freaked.
I mean, what the hell is he doing capping spooks? Who the hell has he got us working for? Who's gonna ask him to cap spooks?
Who's gonna come looking for these guys?
You guys are pussies. You get anything off the bodies?
No. Fingerprint ID. So unless you're the owner, you can't sell it and you can't use it.
And besides, the goggles are covered in brain.
You had to go there, huh? You really had to go there.
I'm just
Would
saying.
you shut up, both of you? I'm getting the feeling that Coben is in way over his head for this.
Come on. The sooner we get this loaded up, the sooner we get it to the Americans at the airport. The sooner we do that, the sooner we get paid. How we doing?
But ahead of schedule. Don't tell those guys.
Fuck! Any idea what's in the big box?
Don't know, don't care. Expensive, it's Russian.
Pilot for this run? He does all the tough stuff.
Yeah, Coben trusts him.
Shit!
Fuck!
Ty głupi.
All I'm saying is I wouldn't want to be that guy that time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
Fuck, man.
Those motherfuckers on the first floor! Yeah, you better hide! Not now!
No a więc to jest taki shooter jakby, nie? Ta część niestety. Szkoda. W Interstellar zostało tyle, że to jest tylko nazwa.
You two? But you're not getting any further. Guns up. Be careful. Watch your backs. He's getting out of here, but we've got to find him first. Flush him out and take him down. Fuck you.
Why not? It's because you're gonna be dead. You hear me? Dead. Fuck
Guess who?
So if you want to
He's
run,
over there now. What's in your head?
I'll be waiting. I'll take care of you.
get Dracos! Watch out! He's there! Reloading! Reloading! Come on, Fisher! Go, Fisher!
I think that's everybody. That did the trick.
Shit!
What's the plan? I'll tell you what the plan is. That son of a bitch is gonna come through that door, and we're gonna blast him when he does.
Boss, what if he comes through the window?
Shoot him! What kind of fucking
Next time, take the stairs.
Straight. Nobody is going anywhere until Fisher is dead. Until he shows up, all you gotta do is... What are you waiting for? Fucking kill him! You got nothing, you hear me? Nothing! Die, you bastard! Die! You're not bulletproof, are you? Guys, somebody
Kurde. Myślałem, że mi się uda tak wszystkich wykończyć.
I'll tell you what the plan is. That son of a bitch is gonna come through that door, and we're gonna blast him when he does.
Alley-oop.
Then you shoot him. What kind of fucking stupid question is that? You get this straight. Nobody is going anywhere until Fisher is dead. Until he shows up. What are you waiting for? Fucking kill him! Hold still and die!
Fisher, you punk ass! What kind of chicken shit move is this, Fisher? Show your face, fucker! You're supposed to be a soldier! You gotta reload!
Screw you, Fisher! This is my house, you hear me? My house! Why don't you go goddamn die?
Kurde! Prawie.
What's the plan? I'll tell you what the plan is. That son of a bitch is gonna come through that door, and we're gonna blast him when he does.
Boss, what if he comes through the window?
Then you shoot him. What kind of fucking stupid question is that? You get this straight. Nobody is going anywhere until Fisher is dead. Until he shows up, all you gotta do is shut up and get ready to shoot. Are we clear?
Yeah, boss.
I said shut up!
Easy there, boss.
Somebody take it easy. I'm ready. Are you idiots ready? I'm ready. I'm ready right now.
Jesus Christ!
What are you waiting for? Fucking kill him! Not just me! Die, you bastard! Die! You're not bulletproof, are you? I'm gonna blow your brains out! Hold still and die!
What the fuck?
What's the plan? I'll tell you what the plan is. That son of a bitch is gonna come through that door, and we're gonna blast him when he does.
What if he comes through the window?
Then you shoot him. What kind of fucking stupid question is that? You get this straight. Nobody is going anywhere until Fisher is dead. Until he shows up, all you gotta do is shut up and get ready to shoot. Are we clear?
Yeah, boss.
I said shut up!
Easy there, boss.
Somebody take it easy. I'm ready. Are you idiots ready? I'm ready. I'm ready right now. What are you waiting for? Fucking kill him! Oh, shit! Get yourselves ready to go in. Fisher! Eat it, Fisher! Pathetic, Fisher! He's there now! You win! Come on, Fisher! Go! Reloading! Screw you, Fisher! This is my house, you hear me? My house! Why don't you just goddamn die?
Henry Coben, were you saying something about my daughter?
Oh, God, no. Yeah, I was just messing with you, man. I didn't mean it. I swear I didn't mean it.
Then make it up to me. Tell me why you killed her.
I can't tell you. All you can do is kill me. It was just a job. They just gave me a picture and told me to provide a body. That's all it was, a dump job.
They isn't good enough. Who were you working for?
I can't tell you. I'm still working for them. They'll gut me if I tell you.
They're not the ones you should be worried about right now.
You don't get it, Fisher! They're bigger than you. They're bigger than me. Don't you see? They told me you were coming. Drop it, Fisher! Drop it now! You won't be hurt!
Sam, you need to go with them.
The hell I do.
Please. You have to trust me on this one.
If you're talking to the Ice Queen, Fisher, I'd advise you to listen. She knows all sorts of things you'd be interested in. What took you so fucking long?
That's it, Fisher. Nice and easy.
Man, this is Ghost Hawk 1. We've secured Panther and are ready to return to base.
All right, Grim. You get this one. And if it's a setup...
Serve you right, cocksucker!
I'll be happy when we drop off Sleeping Beauty.
So will Reed. I saw his people out by his chopper ready to go. He's probably impatient.
Look, Colonel Prentice, I got us here as fast as I could.
Yes, you did, Oscar. Tom Reed's just not a patient man.
Colonel, I don't mean to be pushy on this one, but I do need to talk to you about my pay.
I was told Coben was handling that.
Well, yes, sir, but since there were these changes, you see, extra passengers with extra gear and a longer flight plan.
Tell you what, Oscar. Take it up with Colonel Reed. He'll take care of you.
It was clear someone wanted to talk to Sam. That's why they went to all the trouble of setting him up at Coben's. That's why they tranked him and flew him back home. They needed him docile when they offloaded him at their private airstrip up in the Blue Ridge, because if they hadn't, he would have taken that place upon with his bare hands.
He's awake.
Fuel isn't free, man.
Colonel Prentice, Major Robertson. We don't have time to chat. Our timetable says your men need to move.
Everything's operational, Director Reed. We start deployment at 900 hours this morning.
Good, keep things going on your end. I'm heading back to 3rd Echelon to prep things there.
Oh, our people will be just fine.
Never had any doubts. Now, gentlemen, if you'll excuse us, I need a minute with Miss Grimm's daughter here. There's a loose end that needs tying off.
Of course. Major?
Right. Fisher's all yours, Anna. You packaged him for us in Malta, you get to unwrap him here. Find out what he knows about the EMPs, how he knows it, and why he's been hunting our friend Mr. Coben.
Might take a while, Tom. He's been trained to resist interrogation.
I'm authorizing you to use whatever persuaders you need, chemical or otherwise. Get the answers, and dispose of them. Just don't be as messy this time.
Well, I'll keep that in mind. Anything else?
Just get to it. And call me when you have something. I'll be at HQ.
Listen to me. I'm working for President Caldwell as a mole inside 3rd Echelon. Reed's the new director, and he's working hand in hand with our hosts here, a PMC called Black Arrow. They're running a pipeline for stolen Russian EMP tech through Malta, and Reed's stonewalling any kind of investigation into it.
Reed's stonewalling the president.
He's got serious political coverage from somewhere, and the president isn't getting anywhere through channels. We know they're in the final stages of prep for something very ugly, but what we don't know is what it is or where it's going down.
Really? Then again, you seem more interested in field work these days.
Stop it. I need you to do this. The second I make a move, my cover is blown. But you're on the outside now. You are free to act.
I don't do this sort of thing anymore.
Tell that to the men you killed in Malta. Now, if you don't make it look like you escaped and attacked me, I'm dead. So make it look good, Sam. Hit me. Do what you have to do.
Grim, let me remind you, I'm out of the game.
You're not out. All it took was one hint about her. Only one hint about Sarah, and you dove right back in.
What do you know about her?
I know she's alive. How's that for starters?
You're lying. She's dead. Lambert told me she was dead, and I take his word over yours.
She's alive, Sam, and I know where she is. I've known all along.
You're lying. Why should I believe you?
Because my people have her. If you help me, you get to see her again. If you don't, it's out of my hands.
Do not lie to me about this, or I'll kill you. You understand me? I will kill you!
Sam, I've been lying to you about this for years. Okay. Okay, that'll do. Good work.
Zęby wybite, można
Shut up.
iść.
Here. My car's just outside their security gate. It's a red T208. I disabled the GPS locator chip, so 3rd Echelon's birds can't find it. And take this snake cam. It's linked with this phone. The signal's encrypted.
In case you get lonely.
So I can set up a call with Sarah to prove to you that she's alive and unharmed. Now we need to get you out of here without them coming after you. C4 should help with that. There's some right outside. Get it and call me back.
I don't get the gun.
Just point it at the right people.
Oh, I will.
echelon to a guy who's already 9/10 homicidal badass and then turned him into a holy shit!
Grim, I've got the package.
Good. Now here's the plan. They may not be able to track my car by GPS, but they've got a chopper on site. That means they don't need to.
They'll just blow me off the road.
We're far enough out into the sticks that no one will notice. You need to disable that chopper, or you're not going to.
Roger. That would be better to hold off on the detonation.
There's no second chances with this stuff.
Think it's really gonna work?
Don't know. But I don't want to be the guy flying this thing who finds out the hard way that it didn't. It's not gonna dry quick enough.
It better. We're field testing this stuff sooner than I'd like.
You better keep laying it on, man.
When do you think we'll be done?
Soon.
Man, this does not look good.
We need to find this guy and take him out.
We got a fucking problem here, guys. Someone check if our prisoner's still there.
Don't make me search this whole damn airfield to find you! Come on out! I know you're out there, asshole! Don't make me come find you! Oh, shit! Hey! It must have come from over there! You trying to steal a plane? Come on out! I'll search this whole damn airfield! Give it up, man! That's Victor!
You can run, but you can't hide, Fisher!
Grim, I've taken care of the chopper. Now I need to take down the field's electrical grid.
Good call. Black Arrow jury-rigged the hell out of the original system when they converted the airfield from civilian use.
So it's vulnerable. The power relays are probably the weakest point. Where do I find them?
One of the barracks had one put in, exposed inside the building.
And that's my best bet.
Attention all personnel. The mess hall is now closed until further notice. All personnel are reminded that non-essential use of staff vehicles is forbidden. Anyone found using field-rated vehicles for private purposes will be subject to formal discipline.
Fucking hell! That's him! In the power room! Come on, up! There's something! God! Fuck! Got it! Fisher's over there! Down! Get down! Surrender! Now! From our airfield, Victor! Heads up! I see it! Let's see what you got, tough guy! Ready to die, asshole? Grenade! Take cover! Come on, Fisher! Show yourself! Throw the flashbang! Cover! Might as well stop.
A, spieprzyłem.
Attention all personnel. The mess hall is now closed until further notice.
Yeah!
All personnel are reminded that non-essential use of staff vehicles is forbidden. Anyone found using field-rated vehicles for private purposes will be subject to formal discipline.
God damn!
Attention, attention. The weapons drill has been postponed until 800 hours. Repeat, the weapons drill has been postponed.
Damn, what the hell is going on here?
Damn!
Dobra, teraz elegancko się udało.
We lost power. Get the backup generator running. Move it! You're not the only badass on the airfield, Splinter. Bring it, asshole! Give me your best. That's you ain't gonna change, asshole!
Zginę znowu. Fuck. Długo ta egzekucja trwa.
Attention all personnel. The mess hall is now closed until further notice.
Oh!
All personnel are reminded that non-essential use of staff vehicles is forbidden. Anyone found using field-rated vehicles for private purposes will be subject to formal discipline.
Oh, shit!
Attention, attention. The weapons drill has been postponed until 800 hours. Repeat, the weapons drill has been postponed.
Please, do I look like an amateur to
All
you?
personnel. The ordnance inventory is now complete.
I know you're out there. Keep moving. I'll keep watching. Jesus! Fucking hell! Somewhere. We lost power. Get the backup generator running. Move it! Let's get this over with, bitch! Go. Show me what you do. Drop your weapon and surrender, now! Oh, we're sticking our necks in there. You hear me, tough guy? Let's see what you got, tough guy! You got nowhere to run. Show yourself.
like that! You think you're some kind of badass, Fisher? Bring it!
Nice job. Now, my car is parked just outside the gate off the main lot, but as things stand, you won't get far.
What haven't you told me?
There's a satellite dish on site with an uplink to a private spy bird. Use some C4 to take it out.
I thought your car was clean.
It is. But if they get a visual lock on you from the sat, it won't matter.
Why don't you go see if there's anything else you forgot to mention?
Holy! You got nothing, Fisher!
Come on, chicken shit! Show yourself! I know you're here somewhere!
Seems quiet now. Everybody stay sharp and remain in radio contact. Oh man, what the hell happened here?
Oh man, oh shit!
Great. I did not need to see that.
Keep your head on straight. We got this guy.
I'm gonna catch you.
Oh god! Give it up! I know you're here somewhere. Let's see how.
Don't you worry, brother.
Come out!
I'm gonna find whoever did this.
Yeah! Hey! Fisher's over there! He's gotta be over there! He's over there! Let's go get him! Come on, don't be a move! Go, go, go! Run for me, shit! Now, move it! Watch your eyes! I'm throwing a flashbang! You won't be our prisoner twice, Fisher! Show me what you got, asshole!
Ja muszę mnie zobaczyć. Chciałem mnie trafić.
Nice job. Now, my car is parked just outside the gate off the main lot, but as things stand, you won't get far.
What haven't you told me?
There's a satellite dish on site with an uplink to a private spy bird. Use some C4 to take it out.
I thought your car was clean.
It is. But if they get a visual lock on you from the sat, it won't matter.
Why don't you go see if there's anything else you forgot to mention?
Oh man, I don't believe this. Damn, we've got an intruder in the area. Find him and take him out. You can't hide forever. Everything looks clear now, but stay alert. Oh, shit! Ah! Give it up, punk! I know you're here. Don't make me search this whole damn airfield to find you! Come on out! I don't got time for games, asshole! Come on out!
Grim, the dish is taken care of.
Then let's get you out of here. My car is outside the gate. All the pursuit vehicles are inside. This isn't an accident. Fry their security system, and they're not going anywhere.
Well done. Good thing I didn't hit you harder.
Attention, attention, all personnel. There is an escaped prisoner inside the compound. He is to be considered armed and dangerous. Report to your security positions immediately. You are cleared to use deadly force.
Time to die! Come on! Not the only badass on the airfield, Fisher!
The prisoner is still at large. Repeat, the prisoner is still at large.
It's an airfield, not a tough guy! Come on, show me what you got! Come on, man up! Show yourself!
Warning, the prisoner has had extensive combat training. He is armed and extremely dangerous.
Quit hiding like a little girl! I know you're here! Rush him! I'll cover you! Keep his head down! I'm going in!
Kurde no. Nie mogę z nimi walczyć.
The dish is taken care of.
Then let's get you out of here. My car is outside.
Attention, attention, all personnel. There is an escaped prisoner inside the compound. He is to be considered armed and dangerous.
Well done.
Report to your security
I think I could
position
hit you harder.
immediately. You were cleared to use deadly force.
This is bullshit, man. Stand up and fight.
The prisoner is still at large. Repeat, the prisoner is still at large.
He must have left the area. Everybody stay alert in case he comes back. Come on out! Promise I'll make it quick. Oh my god.
Warning, the prisoner has had extensive combat training. He is armed and extremely
Sam,
dangerous.
bad news. Sarah's fine, but I have to push back the call I promised you.
Stop playing games and don't call me again unless you've got my daughter on the line.
Here, let's move to the next zone.
Come on! Come get the thing right here! Don't let him come looking for it! Holy crap! Nothing, Fisher, you hear me? Left side! Like the lady. Go, go, go! Reloading! Anybody got a spare clip? Give it up, asshole! You're top one, okay?
Masakra.
Paladin 9 Security, Victor Cost speaking.
Vic, it's Sam. I'm in town and could use a little help.
If you're asking for help, we better do this face to face. And what the hell's going on back there?
I thought you'd recognize the sound. Remind you of anything?
Yeah. Iraq.
Yo, Sam, how's your little girl?
She's doing fine. I got a picture from her in the mail. I think her mom helped her draw.
Nice. My kids don't draw me pictures or write or anything.
They don't write because you can't read, man.
Laugh it up. But when I get out of here...
You're going to kindergarten.
You know, I hear they got entrance exams at kindergarten now, Sam. I don't know if Vic's gonna make it in.
Down! Everybody down! Look out! Don't move!
Sam trusted me because of what we'd been through together in the Gulf. That's why he called me after Third Echelon did their little number on him. He needed someone to watch his back. I was the only one who could.
Teraz przenosimy się w przeszłość.
Husky, this is Wofford Base. We've got a UAV showing 2 men down and your squad leader missing and presumed KIA. Find cover and hold your position. We'll come get you. I am ordering you to wait for evacuation. You read me?
جميعهم عدا ذلك الذي اصطحبناه معنا، فقد كان بعيدا عن اللغم عند الانفجار.
لا يمكنك الاحتفاظ به هنا، فالامريكيون سيأتون للبحث عنه.
يمكن ان ياتوا، لكنهم سيملون خلال 5 دقائق ويعودون.
انت تمزح، لكنهم يأتون دائما للبحث.
يا صديقي، انت تقلق كثيرا. كل ما سيجدونه عندما ياتوا هو دما وجثثا ميته. انهم لا يعرفوا انه على قيد الحياه.
اتمنى ان تكون محقا. هل كلهم موتى؟
جميعهم عدا ذلك الذي اصطحبناه معنا، فقد كان بعيدا عن اللغم عند الانفجار.
لا يمكنك الاحتفاظ به هنا. يا إلهي! هل يعرفون أيها الوقت؟ هذا أفضل ما بك عملا! لقد حصلناه!
الآن على هذا الوقت! نفذ الذخيرة!
لا تختبئ مني يا جبان!
سأرمي قنبلة!
لا يمكنك الاختباء إلى الأبد!
Teraz granat by się przyda.
يا صديقي، أنت تقلق كثيرا. كل ما سيجدونه عندما يأتوا هو دما وجثثا. انتبه على جهتك! اذهب اذهب! يا غبي! لا تقع في فخك! هل تعتقد أننا أغبياء؟ هل نقع في فخك؟ هل تظن أننا أغبياء؟ ابقوا في أماكنكم!
لا تذهبوا إلى هناك.
لن نقطع أيها الأحمق، حاول شيء آخر. لن ينفع كذلك، سنبقى هنا. لن تنجح، ما رأيك بأن تأتي إلينا؟ لسنا حقا يا حقير، لماذا لا تأتي؟
واو.
لقد نفذت تخيرتي. أعطوني ثانية لإعادة التثبيت.
هل تعتقد أننا أغبياء؟ تعال لنا!
تقدموا إليك الإعادة أيها الحقير. لقد عليك اللعنة. اذهبوا واحموا مواقعكم. هيا بنا.
واو، ما هذا؟
هيا نذهب للقبض على هذا الحقير. اخرجوا أيها الحمقى.
أن تعلم أيها الغبي أنك أزهقتني. أرني وجهك. اذهب واقبض على هذا. ستموت أيها الحقير.
قنبلة، انتبه.
أنا وقتك يا ابن القحبة.
إذا ضعت في هذه المصيدة فإنك تهينني. إنه هنا. Hey, what's your name, fucker? قل لي ما اسم كتيبتك. Tell me the name of your unit, you son of a bitch. Hey, tell me your orders, you piece of shit. Where are you going, you whore? Tell me your orders, bitch. If you don't tell me what I want to know, my friend's gonna have a little game with you.
Go fuck yourself. I'll be here when you...
Mamy go.
Thanks, Vic.
Yeah, well, don't thank me till we're out of here.
When's backup coming?
Good question. Wofford Base. This is Husky. I got 2 for a ride out of here.
Husky, this is Wolford Base. You are one lucky son of a bitch. We'll have a bird in the air as soon as we can pinpoint your location.
Roger that, Wofford. We are at...
We gotta move!
O, masakra.
Sorry, Sam.
Husky, this is Baldwin. You still down there?
Roger that, George.
Why don't you boys sit your asses down and we'll come get you?
We're not going anywhere. You hear that, Sam? We're getting out of here!
Thanks for coming back for me, Vic.
You don't leave a brother behind, Sam. You don't leave family.
That op started a change in Sam. One that would take years to really show itself. Years of figuring out what that change meant. But Sam's deal with Grimm meant he needed intel on EMPs and Black Arrow right now. Sam never asked for the little things, which meant this was big. The other question was where to meet. We picked the National Mall, public space, lots of crowds for cover, open approaches. It made life tricky for the spotters. I could dodge them, and Sam, he could find them, and he did.
Hey, Sam, I'm being tailed here. Black Arrow wants to crash our party.
It's not a secret that we know each other, Vic. They're watching you, hoping to catch me.
I think I'm insulted. You better take them out quietly so we can talk before they get back at them.
What else is new?
I'm serious, Sam. If they spot you or the crowd does, the meat is on. Too much heat. Now get to it.
Sorry, no refunds. Please, no can do. Watch out.
Dobra, musimy wyeliminować tych w garniturach.
What's your last ride, folks?
Crazy.
Last.
Well, there are other things we could
Make
do.
it the most amazing one of the night. That's right, there is still one chance left. Step in.
I didn't say that.
To the left.
What do you think?
I don't know. It looks pretty scary.
Come on, fair's close. Take a chance. Live a little.
I really don't like fast rides,
Sorry.
okay?
My zone is fishing fight. I'll be there to protect you.
Why are you following me?
I wasn't following you. I swear.
I'll be waiting here with a napkin. Grow up in the game already?
For that much money, you owe me a free ride. You hear me? You owe me.
You go.
Come on, let's go.
You go on by yourself.
Talk to me about Victor Cost.
Just this guy. I swear. I don't know anything else.
This is a matter of prison. Now listen, either you give me another shot or I go complain.
Kolejny.
Go do that. Probably give me a raise.
Hey,
Eyes open next time, okay, pal?
I can't do that. What's it gonna take?
Curiosity! Discover the secrets of the ancients that await you. And whatever you do not wait one more single solitary
Looking for me?
because time is running out.
Oh crap!
Yes,
You're Fisher.
you, my friend.
Don't
I give you
hurt me.
one last chance.
I don't know anything.
Don't walk away.
Tell me about your plans for me and Vic Cost.
Fuck, Fisher. I was supposed to call it in when we saw you. Backup's waiting, ready to take you in.
Time for a change of plans, then.
Give it a shot. Give it a whirl.
Okej, jeszcze jeden.
Got a minute to talk.
Oh shit! You're Fisher, are you? Oh shit!
Why are you following Victor Cost?
This was just bait, an own associate. We were waiting for you. Told to call it in when we saw you.
Vic, I've taken care of your admirers.
Then we got a window before the handlers figure out they're done and send friends. If we're gonna do the face-to-face thing, we gotta do it now. You know the area around the monument?
Yeah.
There's a standalone booth right in front. Meet me there, I'll let you in.
Yeah, boss told me that. You've seen them too.
There you are. Here, put this on. We don't have a lot of time. Those spotters had to have backup. So we'll go over the basics here, cover the rest by phone.
Sounds good.
Look in the bag, you'll find your favorite pistol.
I didn't get you anything.
Shut up, Sam, there's no time. You'll also find something I borrowed from a buddy over at DARPA. It's a portable EMP generator, low intensity, short range. The bag's shielded so you can stash your gear in there, but hit the trigger, you'll fry everything around you to use as juice.
Nice. What else do you have for me?
There's a file in the bag, but here's the short version. There's an R&D house called Whitebox, a DoD contractor that does work on EMP technology.
So?
So, 6 months ago, they suddenly contract out all their security to those assholes over at Black Arrow. Now, that's a breaking pattern for them. They don't do corporate security. And based on what you told me about them...
There might be a connection.
Bingo. It's slim, but you've gone Fifth Freedom based on less. All right, time for you to go. And you ping me when you reach safe distance, and we'll talk more about Whitebox before you go in.
Will do. Stay safe, Vic.
By order of the Department of Public Works, this fair and the museum are now closed. We have detected a gas leak on site. Everybody is to leave the fairgrounds in an orderly fashion immediately. Attention, attention! There's a gas leak on the site. For your safety, we need you to proceed to your cars in an orderly fashion immediately. I repeat, this is for your safety.
It's not too shabby.
Jeez! It's no gas! Oh, Christ! You better hide!
To ja lubię.
Show me how you did it back at the airfield, Fisher!
The airfield.
Już nie mam, kurde. Ja już jeszcze jedna mam.
Attention, attention! There's a gas leak on the site. For your safety, we need you to proceed to your cars in an orderly fashion immediately. I repeat, this is for your safety.
fuck, guys. I'm sure it's Fisher.
Jeszcze dwa mam, dobra.
We're city workers, Mr. Fisher. We're here to protect you. God damn! The hell was that? Did you see that? It must have come from over there. I was at the airfield, you son of a bitch! Hey, for the... You can come out! Oh, shit! The gas leak was a lie! Come out now!
Fuck! Po co ja ich ruszam?
Oh man, what the hell happened here? Fuck, it's Fisher already, I'm sure. Let's not make the same mistakes we made at the airfield. You might as well come out. There's only what? Motherfucker! Hell! Great.
Może by trafił go w końcu. Dobra.
All those years you were lying to me.
It was for the greater good, Sam. And I would do it again in a heartbeat, for the same reasons.
Guess I never did know you.
No, you didn't. And you still don't.
When Sam came to me for help, I wasn't gonna say no. He'd always been more the lone wolf type, and he needed a little reminder on the value of sticking your neck out. After the fun and games at the monument, Sam headed to White Box. The goons who bought the place had already gotten what they wanted out of it and were moving it off-site. But he didn't care what they were taking out. He wanted to get in. Not that a double-walled EMP containment structure has a lot of back doors. He just needed one.
Proszę, spieprzone są te cutscenki. To 10 FPS-ów jest. Wypuścili cutscenki w 10 FPS-ach i... Staż. Co ciekawego mamy? Granaty sobie...
So, Vic, how do I get in this box?
Look for an industrial air exchanger on the side of the building. Breach it, then go for their security monitoring setup downstairs. Your next objective should be easy to pick out once you've accessed the camera feeds.
Famous last words.
Gdzie tu wejście było? Dzięki za followa. Thank you for the follow. Jesteś. No, Fisher, schodź. Więcej wspinania się niż strzelania teraz. Dobra. Panika gaming trochę była, ale tak dobrze wyszło.
On the bright side, coffee's gotten better.
Let's see. Armed guards posted throughout the building versus an espresso machine. What wins?
Oh, grow up. We got bought out, and the new owners brought in their private security. It happens all the time, particularly with projects at this security clearance.
I just don't trust this Galliard guy. I mean, yeah, we got bought out and he didn't lay anybody off, but it still bothers me.
You just don't like the fact that his guy Robertson's holding all the data.
Exactly. We can't cross-reference, we can't collaborate. What's he doing with it?
Probably nothing. Maybe you better switch to decaf.
Ha ha. Very funny.
It's gonna be...
I know.
I'm telling you, we're not getting the amplification effect that we're looking for.
What about the readings on Run 1994? Robertson seemed keen on those.
Robertson isn't qualified to interpret the data, even if he is collecting all of it. I'm thinking those were statistical noise.
I think you're being too quick to dismiss the results.
I think I've been working here 18 hours.
O, coś ciekawego mam.
Come on, people. You said you'd be done 2 hours ago. What? We're not working fast enough for you? You think you can tell me how to do my job? I'm going to tell Lucius Galliard that you are interfering in our work. What do you think about that?
You hear that? I did. But what he doesn't realize is that we work for Galliard too.
You can't. You just...
I just did. Now you got a choice. Get back to work. Where you next? Not this one. Need her at the Bravo site. You can have the other as long as it's useful. Finish and start final phase. And the rest of the building, roll it all back.
What? You can't? This is unacceptable.
You, keep Poindexter here working. I gotta clean up to supervise.
Okej.
When I catch you, you're gonna wish you'd never been born!
No, nie tak chciałem to zrobić, ale
Don't kill me. Answer my questions and we'll see. What are you working on that requires this kind of lockdown?
Electromagnetic pulse countermeasure stuff for DARPA, mostly. Or we were. Since Robertson got here, it's been all project driven.
Robertson. What's his deal?
You mean besides letting Black Arrow take over the lab? He collects all the experimental data and wipes it off the rest of the systems. It's bad for workflow, and only he can see the big picture of what we're working on.
What about Lucius Galliard? Where does he fit in?
He's my boss, the owner of the company, and the guy who hired Black Arrow and Robertson to do security.
I'm thinking it might be a good idea to relieve Robertson of that data. Can you get me in?
I could get you into the elevator.
Good. Do it, then get out.
I think I'd rather stay. Some of my friends, they might need my help. Maybe I can...
Good luck.
Mnie 4 targety mogę na raz zabić. Wykorzystywać egzekutor lepiej. Nie wiem, jak mnie zobaczył, tam nie było już czerwonej kreski. Próbuję go zabić z egzekucji.
Jesus! How you like
Beznadzieję.
Are you gonna beg like these geeks, Fisher? I bet you will.
Dobra, uzupełnijmy sobie staż.
Sam, I know you're inside White Box. I can help. Just let me know when you reach Robertson's system.
So you heard everything. What a surprise. But now you're supposed to have good news about Sarah.
She's on the line. That's why I called. Make it quick.
Dad?
Sarah, is it you? Are you okay?
They told me you were dead, Dad. They told me that you'd been killed.
They told me the same thing about you.
Sorry, Sam, time's up.
Graham.
Later. You've got work to do.
You see that? It must have come from over there. How long you think you can keep this up, huh? Can't hide forever, asshole!
A, tak myślałem, że ktoś tu...
I'll take it.
Hey! Oh, shit! Jesus! Over there! Ah! Damn it! Did you see that? He's gotta be close! Down! Get down! I'm coming! Hey, aim for game! You got nowhere! Ready to stand! Be a part of the cleaning phase, Fisher! Nowhere to fight!
No przecież wy nie będziemy wchodzić, bez przesady. To było dobre. AMP robi sprawę, nie? To przenośne.
I can see Robertson's system from here. Talk to me, Graham.
Good. Now think about making this room a hostile environment for uninvited guests. I might need you to be on that system for a while, and I don't want you interrupted.
Remote detonation mines should do the trick. Sam here. I'm looking at Robertson's system.
Perfect. Can you get me a back door?
Just like old times. You've got root access and a socket address.
Thanks. I'm setting up a capture so I can download everything he's got.
All of the EMP data is on there.
A couple of analysts I trust are looking forward to seeing it. Okay, Sam. The link is active and the pipe is full.
So I'm done here.
Not quite. I need you to babysit this from your end. If the connection goes, I can't reestablish it from here.
So, nobody else gets their hands on this box.
From what I'm seeing, that system could be used to shut down the site's connectivity. I'd be locked out and we'd be out of luck.
Then I'd better get ready. Company's coming.
Nie wiem, ile on tych ludzi ma, nie? Ale to pół armii już zabiłem jego. To jest pewne. Jak kryjów.
Come on, show me what you got! Search the area. Find this guy and put a bullet in him. I had friends at the airfield, Fisher! You're gonna die in your shit!
They're shutting down the connection.
Go! Watch your angle. Go, go, go! Got it!
Szkoda tracić egzekucji jeszcze.
Done.
Move it! Go, go, go! You don't want to quit this time! Go, go, go! Move it! Go, go! Stop! Oh, what? Think you can hide? Now, move it! I lost contact with the intruder. I need backup to sweep the area. Oh, hey! Show me what you
just hit 60%.
Go, let's go! You can't hide forever! I've lost him. Requesting backup now! You gotta be close, punk! I can hear you crying!
They're shutting down the...
Oh, that's it! You're done!
Bo wszyscy.
80%.
A jeszcze jadą.
Hey! Jeez! Bring it, asshole! Out! There he is!
All clear on this end.
I can't say the same. Someone's locked a trace onto my download. I can't cut it. And if they find me, my cover's blown and so is Sarah's.
Where's it coming from?
Looks like inside White Box. First floor. Blueprints show a large space, probably a test lab.
Right, I went through it. They store their test EMP there.
You might have to use it. Do whatever it takes, but cut that trace.
O, to jest pudeł.
Vic, I'm inside White Box and I need a hand.
This should be good.
It is. I may need to set off an EMP inside the site in order to kill a trace. How tight is this place's exterior shielding?
Tighter than a drill sergeant's asshole. Everything electronic inside would be fried. Outside, not a so.
Into the line! No way out!
Thanks, Vic.
Kurde, znowu.
Move I've got something for you. Come on, show me what you got. You're gonna die. Oh, we're going in there. How about you come to us instead?
No contact. Repeat, no contact. Search the area. Find the hostile and kill him.
You like to ride to the monument fair, Fisher? Or dying with the geeks?
To mógłbym granata rzucić tam.
Grenade! Take cover! Fuck! Get down! Contact! Contact!
Ta broń jest w ogóle celna jakaś? Ja po prostu jestem głupi. Nie mogę trafić.
You just have to do things the hard way.
Dobra, weźmy sobie...
You think you can stay there forever? I don't think so. Big man, hit the switch. Ooh, I'm scared.
Trochę go przypaliło, nie? Troszeczkę.
That's it. Go, go. Payback time. It's not here. Spread out and continue the sweep.
Damn it! Shit! Fucker's history. I got signs of hostile activity in the area. Look out! Grenade!
Fuck! That's it. This dude's history.
Ciebie nie miałem uderzyć, ale już.
Still no visual on the target.
Co mi zostało jeszcze?
Target's still active. Spread out and find
Get
him.
down.
EMP w tej grze jest mega.
I think I'm done here, Grim.
Kocham to.
Maybe I'll go look for this galliard everyone's talking about.
Lucius Galliard?
You know him?
Not directly, but let me get back to you on this. Don't go after him until I do. In the meantime, we'll have an analyst working on Robertson's data.
No i łatwo.
How did Sam get on site at the Lincoln Memorial? Easy. Secret Service acting on orders from the president got him there. Why'd they do that? That's a little trickier. You see, the name Lucius Galliard got Grimm's attention. She knew he was a businessman Reed was working with. But Reed kept things compartmentalized, and that was one of the aspects of his operation Grimm had no access to. It pissed her off. What Grimm did know was that Reed was meeting Galliard at the memorial in the morning, right after some bullshit photo op speech the VP was giving. Galliard's people were handling event logistics, which was why he'd be there. Grimm took it to the president, who didn't like the coincidence. She wanted to know what they were talking about, and that meant getting Sam on site for audio surveillance. And more, if necessary.
I'm inside. What now?
The president's on the line, Sam. We need to eavesdrop on the conversation Reed's about to have with Galliard.
So bug the memorial.
We thought of that, Mr. Fisher. Galliard's people scrubbed the site in preparation for my vice president's charming little speech. And there was no time to get new equipment in place.
Then what's plan B?
You are. This morning's camera equipment is still in place. Get to the control booth, hack the camera controls to record the conversation, and uplink the feed to us.
Just like that. All right, I'm on it.